Hey guys, this is Hell Hades. I have got a treat for you today. So 8 months ago, I started to follow a game. I started to do content on a game called Summoner's Glory. And I've never seen so many of my community come and join in a new game. Literally, we were like, this is going to be the game that actually rivals Raid. Anyway, we came into the server. We basically imploded the server. There was too many of us. It was laggy. It wasn't running to the right sort of levels. And a lot of people dropped out at the time. And it just turned out the game wasn't really ready for a community of this size. Anyway, I really enjoyed playing the game. We played the game for a few months. And in the end, I decided to kind of let it go, get back to Raid. The guys that carried on playing came back to me over Christmas. Was like, Hell Hades, come and check out what they've done with Summoner's Glory. It is like a different game. The developers have been working hard. They've been implementing the stuff that we used to talk about. And now it is ready. So, guys, come and get involved. I'll show you how to. So let's properly play test this game. Firstly, let's get involved. I'm playing here on BlueStacks on my PC, but you can just play on your phone. I'll put all the links down below, mobile or Android. We're looking for Summoner's Glory. This is the logo with the flame. And get yourself downloading the game. And then I'll show you how to get a nice Brucey bonus when you log in. Now, I've still got my old character actually back on server 1. But I've been talking to the developer team. I've been staying in contact with them for a while. And basically what they've done is they've dropped us a brand new server. So server 1's full of people that have played the game literally for months. And for you guys to come in and compete with them would be almost impossible. So what they've said is, in light of us giving this another go, we've got a brand new server, server 5, called Hades. So we're going to jump on there as a brand new champ. Now, if you go into the promo code, bottom left, behind me, just type in Hell, and then you will get some nice login rewards on startup. So this is the pack you're going to get when you start the game. So we get Destroyer Vizier, pretty much, look, not an end game, you know, top meta champion, or Phantom, but a decent one that's going to get you through the early game. SS tier as well, so it's the type of Phantom that you do want to invest in. We've got SS tier, S tier, or A tier in this game. Basically, you invest in your SS tier, and you invest in a squad that you want to build out, which I'll show you in a minute. But the cool thing about this game is, even if you put a load of resources and levels into this Phantom as your starter, you can actually trade that experience into a different Phantom that you pick up later on. It's a really cool system. So everybody that puts in promo code HELL will get that goodie pack when you go into the game. And obviously here you can just kind of decide how you want to look. You know what? This is the way I'm going to do it. And we're going to go in. This is going to be Heaven Hades. The story's pretty rich in this game, or it certainly was beforehand, and I don't think that would have gone away. You come into this first big fight, and this is kind of like the feel of the game, really. It's like 5v5, much like we used to in Raid. Up against Ripper here. I think Ripper might be new, I'm not sure. So I've actually got some of these kind of OP Phantoms on my original account, but I figured start a brand new one with you guys, and then we're all kind of doing the same thing. Obviously, it gets you into the mix of what you need to do here. Zoe unleashes chaos. I've got Zoe on my main. She is pretty much insane as she blows everybody up, of course. I think this is Morganta. If I remember right, yeah, Morganta is up next. And obviously, this is just like your intro. I would suggest, with all the books that you get straight away, just summon away. Summon away, get some Phantoms behind you and see what you're going to get. I'm going to do that right now as well, because you pick up a ton of summoning books. This is Zeus, actually not bad. I don't know if everyone gets that or not, but Zeus is actually pretty decent Phantom. Go into my formation, and then basically I'm picking my squad right now. So Zeus becomes part of the squad, add him in, and away we go. And the game does a decent job, I think. This is something it was weak at initially, but it does a decent job now of steering you in the direction of how this game actually works. So I'm going to get myself past the kind of bit where I can't really do anything myself, and then I'll start showing you around some other stuff. So you kind of come into your first main battle. Everyone's got their own skills. You can read through the skills of your Phantoms. They've got passive abilities as well, much like we would see in Raid. So we can kind of get a feel for, yeah, exactly what you're going to be able to do and what type of squad you've got. Plus, you've got the Phantoms on the sidelines here. These two are mine, and this is just kind of like the story mode support. But I've also got me. So I'm in the fight. I level my own gear up, and I equip my own weapons. And different weapons have got different abilities. So the weapon I'm holding right now has frozen this dude. And I actually think the fight feels decent. So this is me. Again, I can just attack. I've got a chance to... this is physical damage. I don't know if I can just apply a cold status. When attacking an enemy with cold status, deal more damage. Right, okay. So we're going in. If you want to just kind of flip through and do some auto stuff, this is full auto, or you can kind of go partial auto where you sort of step in. But we can just get through this bit. It's very easy, early level. And once we get kind of into the world of summoning different phantoms, you want to be bringing, like you would in Raid, you know, a variety of champs. So you want your damage dealer, you want your AoE defense down. There's not that many in the game, actually. I think there's only a couple at the moment. So you want that kind of decent squad. You want someone who's doing control. And what I would say, from what I'm seeing, things like the arena meta is not just decided by, you know, who's the fastest. Actually, there's a lot of control type champions that are winning the meta right now. There's two people, actually. I'll link a couple of people down below in terms of YouTube channels which have stayed fairly up to date. So J-Town and The Highest Standard, both probably two very knowledgeable people in the game. I guess Adhocs as well. They've all got YouTube channels which have got, you know, things like your Phantom guides and your weapon guides and your gear guides, all that type of stuff already done. I'll probably follow this up with that type of stuff as well. But if you want to dive in now, that's already available. And then in terms of the kind of system in this, it's almost like World of Warcraft face-down map with a quest system, and then mixed with like a raid-style collector type game. There's actually a lot of depth in the game. They've already got things like Arena, their version of a Doom Tower, and then certainly something which is pretty unique, and in fact I've not seen it in any other games like this, is the end game dungeons. You actually go in groups. So a group of 3, you bring 2 of your strongest phantoms each, and you actually work through the dungeons together. So it becomes much more of a community game, much more of a, you know, bring your friends and have fun together game, rather than it feel like a complete solo game. The other thing which kind of goes alongside that is you can actually get a higher level person run you through some of the earlier dungeons. In fact, they encourage it in the game to kind of grind out gear and strengthen your phantoms and your summoner to get you ready for like the next bit of content that you're facing. It's pretty cool. Okay, so I'm in full control now. I got my welcome gift, which everybody gets for playing the game, I guess. But then I've also got that exclusive registration reward for using that code HELL. Make sure you use that when you're setting up the game. It's just going to be much easier for you at the start with some of those bonuses. And then I can start to go into the kind of bones of the game. So things like my phantoms. This now shows me who I've got available. I can go into here and kind of see basically everything about them and their kind of skill set. You can evolve them in here as well. You can upgrade them in terms of their level. You can check out their skills. This is actually a different kind of UI to what it had before. But you read through the skills here. You can upgrade them with skill phantoms or with copies of themselves. I wouldn't throw so much energy and effort into S tier as I would SS tier. Albeit, you can convert his kind of build into the future Zeus if you've got an SS tier later on. So it's not like a waste to put energy and time into someone. But the actual game has got quite a lot to it. I can't unlock some of this stuff just yet, but you can actually build up their abilities in different ways, like Amity, Evolution, etc. So there's quite a bit to it. All of the champions as well, so if I look at their skills, they've also got a couple of like paid things which are kind of nuts. Let me just find the shop. Here we go. So you get, let me see the day. Yeah, this one here. So you get potentially forever, you would get diamonds with this or summoning books with this every single day. So if you bought the summoning book permanent gift, you literally get the reward all the time. So I'm going to pick that one up because it just makes complete sense. If you're going to play the game at all, it makes complete sense to pick up this permanent gift if you're a spender. You can play this game free to play. The other cool thing about this, and I get a first gift for spending money as well. Who is this? Tiara. Don't know if she's good or not, honestly. So if you're going to spend money, great. They're the things to do. If you're not, it's actually a very free-to-play friendly game. So if I take myself off to the blacksmith, which is where you'll find loads of players when this server starts to fill up, you can actually kind of come into this area and there'll be people just waiting here to summon. And what you can actually do, if I was to summon any of my big books, you do a group summoning. Anyone who helps me summon gets a summoning book themselves, and I get a better chance of getting better phantoms. So I've already got 52 of these gold books. Yeah, a gold book can give me anywhere between an A and an SS tier phantom. I've already got 52. I've been playing the game like 10 minutes. I'm actually looking for SS tier champions or phantoms. In fact, I'll read you out the best ones in the game right now. So I've been chatting to the guys that literally live and breathe this game. The best phantoms right now. BO, Puppeteer, Zoe, Dracula, Ancaris, and Arthur are good ones to kind of get going with, or the best ones that you could pull. See what I've managed to pull up here. Poseidon, Goblin Miner. Okay, let's go again. As I say, you get tons of opportunities. So even if you don't get any of those top tier ones that I've just mentioned there, you will do eventually. Now, I remember from playing last time, this is something they do really well in terms of letting people have a much wider roster. And even if you kind of pull a load of champions like this, you start to pick up crystals to enable you to get a guaranteed SS tier of your choice as they come up in the shop here and there. We're getting a lot of S, not a lot of SS. Come on, game. Give me something big. Give me something big. Oh, S tier again or lower. Shame. But I'll have tons of chances anyway. I'm not even concerned a little bit about this. Same sort of thing again. Come on. Give me a juicy one. A few more to go. I might just pop a couple of those epic ones as well, which just give you a much higher chance of juicy rewards. Yeah, okay. So let's pop a couple of these. So when you summon these, you'll see there's like 4 summoning points around me now. Once we've got more players in the server, people will be queuing up to come and help you summon, and it will give you a better chance of summoning rarer phantoms. I'm not doing that now. I'm pretty much on my own. There's like probably 10 people in the server right now. Also, if you come and join the Gallifrey Guild, they do summoning parties, yeah, where all of the whales are in together. They're all summoning together, and then everyone's picking up books. So what I'd suggest, if you want to come and join the Gallifrey Guild, which I'll show you in a second, then you should also come and join the Gallifrey Discord. The Gallifrey Discord will just have loads of information about this game, and you'll be able to ask questions in there as well. These eyes are actually good. Are they SS? Shame they're S tier. These eyes are pretty damn good as well. So I definitely would have got SS tier champions here, or phantoms, if I had people supporting me. This is a decent pool though. Sea Conqueror, always used to be anyway. Always used to be a really good phantom to have. So she will go into my squad for now. For those people that do spend money, once you've whaled out a fair chunk, to be fair, you will get, I mean, just for whaling out a bit, you get Ancaris, who is one of the best damage dealers in the game. If you whale out a ton, if that's the sort of person you are, in fact, this is way bigger than it used to be when I first saw this game. Damn, this goes on forever. You will get a ton of copies the more you play and pay in this game. So Ancaris will just be like max skill beast mode for you. But that's for the whales out there. That's for the whales. So I'm going to carry on with the story mode, try and get myself up a few more levels, and then I can kind of get you into guild stuff. Right, so I hit level 20. I go into guild. All of a sudden, the game unlocks. Gallifrey, already number 2 here, has got 5 members. Come and join us. We've got 5 members out of 100. We'll fill this up in no time. Last time, we had like 5 Gallifrey guilds, so we can create more if we want to. I'm going to request to join here. J-Town can let me in. And then this game starts to kind of evolve into more things for you. There's also a friends list as well, so you can add friends to the game. Come and drop me an invite. Heaven, Hades, I'll add as many as I can. Once you've got friends, you start to pass energy between each other. So you do so many so day where you're passing out energy. You have this like mentor program where experienced players can help weaker players. It's actually really made to be like a community game instead of just play it solo type of game. So that's pretty cool. You can even, I didn't do this last time. I don't even know if it was there last time, honestly, but looks like you can get married. So there you go. Look, I'm going to call it there for this video because there's so much in this game. I can't deep dive it within like a 10-minute video. I'm going to stream Summoner's Glory tomorrow night. Yeah, so come and check out the stream. I'll do some free giveaways as well in connection with the guys that kind of like love to do this stuff. They love to get people on board. But download it. Try it today. Come and get involved. Come and join us in the Gallifrey Guild on server 5, the Hades server. And let's give it a decent try. I feel like this game is going to be a decent one to kind of rival Raid and this kind of collector style genre.